G'day, it's Phil here and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to have a look at what new coins are coming for 2023. The Federal Register of Legislation has just updated in the last week and it's given us a good idea of what coins are coming out through the rest of the year. So what I've got here on the screen is the government website where we can find all the legislation when new coins are designed and put to the Parliament for approval. This is legislation.gov.au and it's the home page. I have advised people how to go to this page before and look up coins as they come out, so I just want to go to the page again and show you how to find the new coins that are coming out. From the home page, if the Parliament is sitting and there have been bills passed in the Parliament, you can go to What's New over here, press on that, it will come up with what's been happening in the little while. And we want to look for legislative instruments, and you come down here and it will show all the legislative instruments that have been passed through Parliament since the current sitting. Now I know that on the 16th of March there was a legislation called the Currency Australian Coins Amendment 2023 Royal Australian Mint number 2 Determination 2023, and that's what I want to look at. Now if I click on that, it'll come up with the legislation itself, and there's two ways to look at it. There's the text, which will comes up on the side here, and it gives you a very detailed explanation of exactly what's happening with the coins. It tells you in a schedule exactly how the coins are going to be made. It gives you listings of what the denomination is, what it's made of, the specifications, and it tells you what obverse and reverse it's going to be, but it gives you a list like this with numbers, and they are the numbers of the coins issued for that particular year. Then you come down past all the coins that are going to be issued in this legislation, and then it starts to go through what those items mean. Now it can be very complicated in relation to what the obverses are, what the reverses are, but it basically has an explanation of every time you see a reverse up on here where it shows you the R numbers, that's what the reverse number relates to. It is complicated. What is much more easy to understand is the explanatory statement. If you click on the explanatory statement, it brings up a new document, a different document, but it exactly explains what's happening with the coins. It goes through the legislation and how that works, tells you under what laws the legislation has been made, and then it goes on to tell you what the attachments are. The name, the commencement, the authority and schedule and so forth. And then it goes on to tell you exactly what the coins are, and it has a description of what will be on the coins. It doesn't tell you why the coins have been issued. It doesn't tell you when they're going to be issued, but it just gives you an explanation of what the coins are coming up. So this is determination number 2, and this is the one that came out in the last 10 days or so. And this is the one I wanted to go through. There is a determination number 1, and if you want to search for any determinations, if you go to the home page and you press search, if you type in what you know to be the determination name, which is usually, that's usually enough to cover what you want to do. If you copy that or you just type it out by hand, if you paste it in there, it will then search for all the determinations that have those names in them, and then usually it will show you determination 1, 2, depending on what time of the year it is and how many determinations there are. It'll show you all the determinations that have that particular name. Determination 1 was earlier in the year, and that was on the 15th of February, and I have talked about that one previously. The explanatory statement of that is very similar, and this is where we found out about the coins that were going to come out in March. Silver proof and gold proof kangaroo coins, the fighting spirit. We learned about the 2023 tooth fairy, and that was where we found out that the reverse was going to be different, because it now says consists of a stylized representation of a fairy holding a flower sitting on a mushroom, which is a little bit different from the previous one. And then we found out that we were going to get Centenary of Legacy coins, and we were also going to get an envelope preview mark there. And then we found out that we were going to get FIFA Women's World Cup coins with an envelope preview mark, and there was other coins as well. There was a FIFA Women's Silver Proof coin. There was a FIFA Women's World Cup Gold Frosted coin. Then we learned about the Aussie Big Things, which I have spoken about in my videos. We were going to get a number of different kinds. We were going to get a proof coin, a silver coin, and an uncirculated coin. The Aussie Big Things is to be a $1 with the themes of the Big Swoop, the Giant Koala, the Giant Ram, the Big Blue Healer, the Big Lobster, the Big Tasmanian Devil, the Big Jumping Crocodile, the Big Banana, the Big Pineapple, and then the Giant Murray Cod. And this is where we found out where we were going to see all of these coins, and that's what I made an educated guess about what's going to happen with those. And that's pretty much all you can do. Make an educated guess about what those coins are going to be for. We found out about the Vegemite Centenary, 100 Mighty Years, which was a $2 coloured coin, and then another $2 coloured coin for the Vegemite Centenary. That was 100 Mighty Years, and then it has its description of what it's going to be on, and then it's going to be Taste Like Australia, Happy Little Vegemite. So there's 3 coloured $2 coins with the Vegemite Centenary theme. And we don't know when they're going to come out. We don't know if they're going to be issued by the Royal Australian Mint or if they're going to be issued by someone else. That's one of the things that we don't get an idea of. So we talked about the Vegemite Centenary coins, 3 coloured coins, and I posed that they could possibly be a set, 3 $2 coloured coins in a set, possibly issued by the Royal Australian Mint, possibly by a corporate like a Woolworths or Australia Post, something like that. But we don't know. So that was the legislation from February. The new legislation from March, it goes on to show that we're going to get new non-circulating coins. And I haven't heard about this, but this is what I can pose, is that we're going to get uncirculated, gold proof and silver proof of all of our current standard set. The $2 Aboriginal Elder, the the $1 Mob of Roos, the 50-cent coat of arms, the 20-cent platypus, the 10-cent lyrebird, the 5-cent echidna. But it doesn't say why we're going to get a set of uncirculated 2023 coins. But what we do know from this is that they're going to be in gold proof and silver proof. They will be with the memorial effigy on the obverse, because it shows us that on the legend of the obverse it's going to have the date of reign, which will be Queen Elizabeth. So that's all we know in relation to that. We don't know why they're being issued. We don't know when they're going to be out, but there'll be a set of 2023 uncirculated coins in some format, as well as gold proof and silver proof. Then it goes to show us the 50th anniversary of the Sydney Opera House, and it gives us an idea that we're going to get an uncirculated 50 cent, an envelope privy 50 cent, which is new to me. I've never seen a 50 cent envelope privy mark. We'll get a selectively gold plated one as well. Now, previously I had stated that this might be a release for April. However, we know from the email that the Royal Australian Mint sent out around about the 15th or the 20th of March that we're not getting this in April. That's not one of their releases according to their email about what's happening in April. So this might come later in the year. So the Sydney Opera House 50 cent piece with an uncirculated envelope preview mark and a selectively gold plated may come later in the year. Silver proof coin. Then we see that we've got a gold frosted 50th anniversary, and then we've also got a proof domed coin and a gold proof domed coin also for the anniversary, and then we've got silver investment coins. Then it goes on to say we've got more investment coins. We've got $100, $10 C-Mint mark, gold proof, 30th anniversary of the Kangaroo series. So the Kangaroo series has been out there for a while, 30 years of those, so we'll get more silver proof coins and C-Mint marked uncirculated coins, a $1 C-Mint mark and uncirculated coin. We don't know when that's coming out. That's not one of the ones that was been released as far as I can remember. No. So the ones that are coming out in April are the investment coins for the coat of arms for Queensland and the Australian Antarctic Territory Emperor Penguin. We'll most likely see that. Then we have the $2 mint mark coloured series, or the coloured proof, for the 50th anniversary of the end of the Australian involvement in Vietnam War, and this is the coin that is coming out on the 6th of April. So we're going to see a C mint marked coloured uncirculated coin, as well as a C mint marked coloured silver proof coin, and that's also been advised by the Royal Australian Mint as a release on the 6th of April. But then it goes on to show us other coins that are going to come out, which we don't have any idea when they're going to be released, but I'm going to make an educated guess and put a bit out there. We've got 2023 $2 coloured uncirculated coin, Matilda's Design 1, Matilda's Design 2, Matilda's Design 3, and then we have a $1 uncirculated coin, Matilda's Design 1, 2 and 3, as well as Matilda's Design 4. Now, given our history, 3 coloured $2 coins and 4 uncirculated $1 coins usually means a Woolworths set. 3 $2, 4 $1. That's what I'm picking as the reason that we're having the Matildas set. Now, the Matildas is the women's soccer team, and so the design is, in Design 1, a central circle enclosing a representation of a soccer ball. A light green segment of ring surrounds the soccer ball. At the top of the coin, the representation of Football Australia logo and the pattern of a curved straight line, representing elements of a soccer playing field on both sides, left and right, of the coin. The design includes the following inscription: Matildas, established 1978. So it's must be 25 years. Is that right? Something like that. More than 25 years. What do we got? So it looks like we've got a coloured coin set coming out for Woolworths at some time this year. This also has the Queen Elizabeth Memorial obverse, and none of these coins that I can see have anything other than the Memorial Queen Elizabeth obverse. And so we have a coloured, possibly Woolworths set coming at some point during the year. And then if we go past that, we then have, as I said, the Australian Antarctic Territory Emperor Penguin, 50-cent coloured uncirculated coin, which is released on the 6th of April. And we have another, that's a coloured uncirculated. What was that one? Coloured uncirculated. Oh, this must be the next one. So we've got the humpback whale. So we have Emperor Penguin, which was being released in April. We have a humpback whale. We have more Emperor Penguins, which is the silver proof, the investment proof, and the gold, which is already advised of release. And then we have the humpback whale. So we know that there's a humpback whale coming in that series, the Australian Antarctic Territory. We just don't know when it's going to be. We know that the Emperor Penguin's coming out in April, and the humpback whale will be coming sometime later. Then we go on to show the silver investment coin, the coat of arms, Queensland. So we've had previous coat of arms in the last couple of years, so the 2023 will be the coat of arms for Queensland. So we have a silver investment coin and a gold investment coin, and again, it outlines what the reverse will be, the design on the reverse, and it again shows that it will be a memorial coin. So they are the coins that have now been advised that are coming out. We have Australian Antarctic Territory. We've got 2 of those. We have what looks like a Woolworths or certainly a Matilda's 3 coloured $2 and 4 uncirculated $1 set coming out at some point during the year. Got the 50th anniversary of the Australian involvement in Vietnam, which we know is coming out in April, and then we've got the 50th anniversary of the Sydney Opera House, which we don't know when that's coming out. So there's quite a lot of coins have been put into play at this time from the government. This one is really, I'm really racking my brains to figure out what will happen with these set of standard coins in uncirculated gold proof and silver proof, and why they might be issued, what they're going to be used for. I'm not sure. The one thing that you do know about these is you never know when they're going to turn up or how many there are going to be. But they need to be legislated to be able to be minted by the Royal Australian Mint and to be circulating currency or non-circulating currency. So for all we know, these might be sets that are presented to King Charles for his coronation, and there might only ever be one set. I'm just making that up. That's the possibility, or we could be getting a set just for giggles this year. So that's what I wanted to show you, the Federal Register of Legislation. You can go there, www.legislation.gov.au, go to the homepage, you can search. I search every 2 or 3 weeks, unless I know that there's something that has happened. Don't search while there's no Parliament sitting, because nothing can be legislated. There's a lot of coins that have been put out this month, and they're coming. I'm looking forward to the 50th anniversary of the end of Australian involvement in the Vietnam War. Looking forward to that. If you have any questions about that sort of stuff, please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like to see more of the content, a little bit like this, a little bit more explanation, I'm trying out a little bit, on screen and that sort of stuff. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, but we'll see. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll most likely be back tomorrow for more coin noodling, so I'll see you then. Bye.